eyes. Take this time, these next few moments, just to get familiar with the space that you are practicing in. Feel even your clothing resting against your skin, so you're starting to heighten all your senses. Begin to hear the sound that your breath makes. So make your breath audible. Just begin to turn up your breath's volume. So with the palms up, you're able to just receive all this goodness, beginning to just also at the same time that you are breathing into your body, with every exhale, feel like your body is actually letting go of any resistance that you might be holding on to. So if you are one that is familiar with Ujjayi breath, start to engage more with this breath technique. So you're dragging the breath up the back of your throat. On the exhale, like you're fogging a window, but with your mouth closed. So take about 3 more rounds of breath. And if your mind has started to wander, just bring your awareness and your attention back to your body, to your breath, to the space that you are practicing in. So from this place, take 1 or 2 more rounds of big, full, powerful breaths. Breath slide up the back of your throat, pausing briefly at the top. And this next exhale, send it all the way down into the very deepest part of your belly. Activate your Uddiyana Bandha, so pull your navel slightly back, then lift up through your lower abdomen. So you feel that uncomfortable even connection in that emptiness, and that's okay. Then release there through your abdominal lock. Go ahead and we're gonna inhale our arms up over our head. So really reach here, lift through the waist, lift through the rib cage. Exhale, connect your hands to meet at your heart. Let's do that again. Big inhale, your arms stretch up over your head. Exhale, meet your hands back at your heart. One more time, inhale, your arms stretch up over your head. And exhale, bring your hands back at your heart. So right out of the gate, we'll start off with a gentle twist. Bring your left hand to your right knee and your right hand down behind you. Take a moment to root down through your tailbone. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, just ring out through your center, but be gentle about it. Pull your navel back and up and hold that for a moment. Stay in this twist. Take one more inhale. Ring out and go a little bit further, if at all possible. Then gently unwind. Just switch sides. So the right hand moves to the left knee and the left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Send your breath all the way down and out your tailbone. Go a little bit deeper in that empty space. Stay right here. Take one more inhale to draw up length through your spine. Stay in this twist as you ring out. Use those spinal muscles available to take you deeper into your twist. And from here, inhale, come back to center. Come back or come forward onto all fours. So come onto hands and knees with your hands about shoulder distance. Maybe you want to slide slide them out a little wider. And the knees the same way, under the hips or a little wider. Make sure you're resting on the tops of your feet. As you root down through your palms, just start moving it through cat-cow. So make sure that you also bring your breath with you. Keep your eyes closed. And this is just a really nice way to iron out from the day's stress that sits in your spine or your lower back or your neck or even your shoulders. And if you feel like straying from this movement a little bit and doing your own, that is also completely fine and it's acceptable. So from here, once you've taken these couple rounds, go ahead and let's just move right into a child's posture for a few rounds of breath, just to give ourselves permission to let go of our day. Feel your back just open, your shoulders soften, your jaw relax. Take a big full breath into your back. And a long exhale down into your belly. Activate your bandha. Sit into this a little bit deeper or soften into this a little further. Take one more ginormous back body breath in. Exhale, send your breath all the way down into your belly. Inhale, arrive back up onto hands and knees. From your hands and knees, exhale whenever you're ready. Take your time to move back to your very first down dog. So the first downward dog is a little bit crunchy. It's always a little bit questionable whether or not we want to be here because there's so much that our body starts to say. So instead of having an opinion, just be in a place of listening. Be in a place of listening tonight. And tonight's practice, we are going to focus on twists. So we are going to just wring out through our body, letting go of toxins. If you find that you want to move a little bit, you can. Pressing down through your hands, all the pads of your fingers, the gentle reach of your crown. Take one more inhale to send your sit bones up higher. Exhale your breath all the way into your belly. Look forward. Step your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Make sure your neck, let it go, so your neck is relaxed. Inhale, slide your hands up to your shins or to a block, and we'll lift up halfway, so the shoulders slide down away from your ears. Send your sit bones back. Exhale, round your back, fold in, and find your abdominals. Start to rise up to your very first mountain. Inhale, high mountain, and exhale your hands to meet at your heart. Inhale, your arms stretch up over your head. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips, reach your arms back for drinking bird. So wrap your shoulder blades around your upper spine tightly. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, finish your fold. Weight continues to move into your toes. Eventually, you can let your heels drop. Neck relaxes. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Rise up to standing mountain posture. Take an inhale and extend your arms up, maybe move into a little more of a back bend. And exhale your hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up overhead. Drinking bird. Exhale, shift forward at the hips, arms reach back, grab your shoulder blades. Take another inhale into your chest, clavicle. Exhale, finish your fold. Ribs pull in, neck and head releases down. halfway. Lengthen out here, monkey. Exhale, refold. Rise up. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And exhale, your hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up over your head. Drinking bird, exhale, hinge forward, arms sweep back, hold here. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, fold back in. Listen here, inhale, step your left foot to the back of your mat. Exhale, lower down to your left knee. Release your back toes. Inhale, bring your hands up to the top of your right thigh. You can stack your hands. You can bring one hand in front of the other. Squeeze your inner thighs and pull your right sit bone back. Then if you want to add more, inhale your arms up to the sky, softening through your shoulders. Squeeze your inner thighs as you exhale to dip into this just a little bit further. Take one more inhale here, lifting through your lower waistline. Exhale, bring your hands down. Pick up your back knee and inhale into plank posture. Exhale, moving through your first chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale into either cobra or up dog. And exhale back to down dog. Inhale, your right leg stretches to the sky. Find this new length. Exhale, step your right foot forward, set it down between your hands. Root down through your back foot on an angle. Inhale, come up into warrior one. Pause here as you exhale without collapsing into your lower back. Just hug back to your center, soften your shoulders. Take one more inhale. Exhale, hands come to meet the earth. Put your weight into your right foot. Inhale, forward fold. Left foot meets right. Exhale, keep folding in deeper. Rise up to standing mountain posture. Big inhale, your arms up. And exhale, your hands in. Inhale, arms to the sky. Lift to grow a little taller. Exhale, drinking bird. Reach your arms back, lift up off of your heels. A full breath in. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Just re-lengthen your spine, get into all of your back body. Exhale, refold. Inhale, step your right foot to the back of your mat. Exhale, come gently down onto your right knee. Release your back toes. Inhale, bring your hands up to the left thigh for the first part of this pose. Tuck your left sit bone back as you exhale and squeeze your inner thighs. You're welcome to come with me to inhale your arms up over your head. Exhale, see if you can just dip into this a little further without sinking into the hips. Soften your shoulders. Take your drishti forward and up slightly. Take one more inhale, open up the belly. Exhale, plant your hands down. Pick up your right knee. Inhale to plank, so left foot meets right foot. Exhale, take it through vinyasa. Moving at your own pace. And eventually, you'll arrive back to downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg will stretch back and up. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Back foot roots flat. Inhale, come up into warrior one on this other side. Exhale, soften into it a little bit deeper. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, plant your palms down to meet the mat. Weight moves into left foot. Inhale, right foot meets left. Exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Rise up to standing mountain sit down this time in the chair posture. You can go into a deeper chair, or you can stay up more out of your legs. Take another inhale as your shoulders are soft. Lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Hips send them to the sky. Crown of your head towards the earth. Inhale, halfway. Step back or jump into plank. Exhale, come on down, chaturanga. Inhale into cobra or up dog. And exhale, flow back to down dog. Inhale, your right leg extends back and up. Put a bend in your right knee this time. Exhale, just peel open the hip without swinging your left hip outside of the mat. So pull your left hip back. Inhale, float your right knee higher. Exhale, draw your right knee underneath you towards your chest. Scoop out your belly and step your foot through. Crescent lunge. Inhale, lift up. Stay here as you exhale to go a little bit deeper. So from this place, your left arm's going to reach forward and your right arm's going to reach back for a twisted version on lunge. Yeah. Crown is tall. Bend your back knee a little bit to help with the twist so it doesn't come from the joints, it actually comes from the spine. Take one more inhale. From this place, exhale, your left hand continues to lower down to the ground or over a block, and inhale, your right arm reaches up towards the sky. Again, we're focusing here on twists. Take another inhale to open up through the shoulders even more. Exhale, set down through your right hand. Inhale to plank or three-legged plank. It's up to you on intensity. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, flow it on back to down dog. Inhale, your left leg reaches back and up this time. Bend your left knee and open your hip. Without swinging your right hip out. Pull your right hip in. Take another inhale. Open up your left hip a little more if possible. Exhale, your left knee underneath you. Hollow out your belly. Step your foot between your hands. Inhale for crescent lunge. So get settled into your crescent lunge. And then from here, your right arm's going to reach forward this time, and your left arm's going to reach back for twisted warrior. Squeeze your thighs and maybe bend your back knee a little bit if that helps you out with the twist. Take another inhale to keep your spine tall. Exhale, now you're going to lower your right hand down so it's on the inside of that front foot. Inhale, your left arm continues to just open up your shoulders to bring out your spine here as you exhale to go a little deeper. One more inhale, make sure your back thigh is very active. Exhale, set your hand down. Inhale, your left foot steps or floats back to three-legged plank. And exhale, move on through a vinyasa. You can always skip out on a vinyasa if needed. Eventually, you'll arrive back to your down dog. And once you have arrived to your down dog, go ahead and lower your knees a little wider than hips and sit back into child's pose. Hips to heels or head to mat. Just a moment to find your breath. We have some wonderful, oh, the video is sideways. Shoot. I don't know how to make my video not sideways. I'm really sorry. John will fix that for the YouTube channel, but hopefully you guys still understand what I'm saying. Sarah, the video is sideways. Oh well. thought I was so smart and did it right. Take a deep breath here in your child's pose, breathing through your back body. Exhale, let your breath go. Drop a little deeper into your hips. Now inhale, press your way back up onto all fours. Cross your ankles and exhale, roll back onto your glutes. From your glutes, shoot your legs out in front of you for boat. So even though I am sideways right now, hopefully you understand that this is boat pose. Reach your arms forward. Draw your shoulders down away from the ears. Take an inhale. Now since we're focusing on twists, on your exhale you're going to reach to your right and your legs are going to move to your left. Then inhale, you're going to return back to center. Exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale, come back center. One more on each side. Exhale, bring it out. Inhale. And exhale, twist to the opposite side for this last time. Inhale, come back center. Cross your ankles. Exhale, you're going to rock onto either hands and knees or plank. From your plank pose or hands and knees, go ahead and choose whether you want to do cat-cow or a normal vinyasa. Once you get back to your down dog, so eventually we are all at down dog. Once you get there, just take a deep breath in. Exhale, send your breath all the way out. Maybe dive into this a little deeper. Inhale, your right leg extends back and up. Pull yourself apart. Bend your knee, exhale, open up your hip. If you find you want to flip this all the way into wild thing, you can choose that option. Or you can stay in your three-legged down dog twist. Breathe. Bring your shoulder blades together onto your back. From wild thing, if you're still there, take one more inhale. Exhale, reflip it back over to three-legged down dog. Everyone, inhale your right leg back and up. Exhale your right knee to right elbow. So hover here for a moment. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Continue to step your right foot to the outside left side of your mat. Inhale, rotate onto the right palm and open up into falling triangle. Lift your hips up. Exhale, hug your shoulder blades together onto your back. Take one more inhale. Exhale, set your left hand down and move right into pigeon. So if you've done my class, you know that I do this transition often. So pigeon pose, if this pigeon style is not really suited for you, then you can lie on your back and do figure four. So when you feel like you're ready to just kind of rest further forward over your shin, please do. Relax your neck. Tuck your chin. And just drop into your pigeon pose. Hugging gently through your inner thighs. Keep your heart just receiving that earth energy every time you take an inhale. And every time you exhale, just feel like you can literally let go, maybe even exhale out through your mouth. Relax your shoulders, your neck. Take about 3 more rounds of breath here. Inhale, fill up throughout your entire inner body like you're blowing up a balloon. And a long exhale out, maybe out an open mouth. Dive into this a little deeper. Now inhale, come back up onto the palms. So from pigeon, you're just gonna flow your torso up. Exhale, take a seat back onto your right hip. Exhale, your back leg's gonna reach around again. And we're right back where we were before we started this last sequence. We're back at boat again. So find your appropriate alignment for boat. Maybe you need to hold your knees. Maybe you need to lower your heels. Maybe you want to reach out like me. Take one more inhale. Exhale, let's twist to the right, legs move to the left. Inhale, come back center, re-lengthen your spine. Exhale, mindfully twist to the other side. Inhale, return back to center. One more time on each side. Exhale, twist. Inhale. One more time. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back center. Exhale, you'll cross your ankles, either rotate onto hands and knees or plank. And basically, you're going to choose your direction. Maybe it's a cat-cow, maybe it's a vinyasa. But eventually, you're going to arrive back to your downward facing dog. So from your down dog, inhale your left leg back and up. Bend your knee, twist. Choose if you'd like to flip it into wild thing. Turning everything open towards the sky. You do not have to. Stay with it. Arch your body further up away from the ground. Active through your thighs. Stay here. One more inhale in wild thing. Exhale, flip it back over. Inhale, everyone stretches your left leg long. Exhale, left knee to lightly tap left elbow. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, left knee underneath you to right elbow. Continue to step your right foot to the outside, right side of your mat. Inhale onto the left palm and open up into fallen triangle here. Lift your hips, open yourself up into this arm balance. The option here is to lower your bottom knee. Take one more inhale. Exhale, pigeon. Just like before, slide your left shin and foot up behind your wrist. Or do this on your back body. Or if you find that there's another way that feels better, just take your time to get there. Close your eyes. Take about 3 to 4 more breaths. Where do you still hold resistance or defensiveness? Can you use your out breath to really allow you to let go and release that? Take one more breath. Stay conscious of the moment. Breathe in as big as you can through your lungs. Exhale, drop into this pose. Soften more. And then inhale, come back up onto your palms. You feel your core, lift your heart up. Exhale, take a seat onto the left hip and swing your back leg around. This time we're extending both legs out in front of us to prepare us for Paschimottanasana. Seated forward fold prep. I like to bend my knees a little bit by dragging the heels in closer. Inhale, the arms sweep them up to the sky, lengthening here. Exhale, dive over your legs. Maybe you want to grab your toes. Maybe you can straighten your legs little more, but make sure that you maintain a fair amount of length through the lower back. So we're not sinking into the lower back and hoping for the best. So think of yourself doing a forward fold standing, and you're sending your sit bone to the back of your mat and your crown towards the front of the mat. And then just let your forehead and chin relax. This is fantastic for opening up the back of your body, that part of you that can get super tight. Just let yourself soften and settle in. If your mind started to wander away from your yoga mat, it's okay, but bring your attention back to here and now. Take one more breath as though you're literally breathing up the bottoms of your feet, up the backs of your legs, up both sides of your spine and the crown of your head. And then exhale to rest your torso, if possible, over your legs further. Let your neck and head completely relax. Release your feet, your toes, wherever you are. Begin to rise back up. So roll your spine slowly back up. Arms will eventually follow. Inhale to lengthen up over your head. Exhale, your arms are going to reach behind you now, and you're going to rest onto the palms. So it's like you're reclining back. Now there's an option here to either bend your knees and take your move into tabletop, or you can opt to do something a little more advanced and move into reverse plank with your legs straight. Yeah, so tuck your chin slightly forward and pull your chin back. It's still going to keep a nice engagement through your neck, which is what you do need here. Lift your thigh bones up wherever you are, and this really helps stretch the front of your body. That gets even more tight than your back body. Stay with it. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, lower down onto your hips. Bring yourself back into boat for a transitional breath in this pose. Take in a full inhale. Cross your ankles. Exhale, transition either to hands and knees or plank pose. And then take either a cat-cow or a vinyasa. And eventually you will arrive back to your down dog. So from your downward facing dog, you should feel much more open. Walk your feet in a little bit and then a little wider. So we're gonna make a boxier down dog. Take your left hand to the outside of your right shin or foot for a twist and down dog. Now be mindful, you may want to do this on your knees, and you might find you want to thread the needle. That's a less intense approach, so you choose. More intense or less intense. Close your eyes. Really feel your right hand root down, and then reach your sit bones higher. I would suggest bending both knees a little bit. Stay here, take one more inhale. Bring it out and go a little further. I always love twisted down dog. And then inhale, bring your left hand back to the earth. Exhale, dive into this deeper, and we're basically just gonna take the other side. So then your right hand reaches underneath you to grab the opposite. Remember, you can do this on your knees. Close your eyes. Let go of any sort of overwhelm or part of you that might be panicking a little bit. Just breathe into that. Allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to be uncomfortable. Take one more inhale. Bring out and go further. Inhale, bring your left hand back to the earth. Exhale, either take a child's pose or dolphin. So some of you might want dolphin dolphin tonight. Some of you might want child's pose. Good news is you can always choose. So you choose. I'm going to go into dolphin since I feel like I need a little dolphin magic today. Grab the mat with the belly of your forearms. Send your sit bones up a little higher. Keep on breathing this restorative, nurturing breath into your body. If you have any other add-ons, be my guest. Please do that. If you're in dolphin pose, take an inhale and meet up with everyone on your exhale in child's pose. So just drop your knees down, sit back. If your shoulders need a little break, reach your arms back for embryo. Just take in a couple breaths, feel the ground hold you. Take one more inhale in this child's posture. Exhale it all the way out. Now inhale, come up onto your hands and your knees. And everyone on your exhale, flow back to down dog. Take a deep breath into down dog. Exhale your breath out. Gaze forward, step or jump to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway here, monkey pose. Exhale, fold. Let's walk our feet out wider than our hips and turn your heels inward and your toes outward. Let's take a squat, malasana. This is a fantastic way to relieve the lower back. Bring your hands to prayer. So from this place, we will take our twist. So take your left hand down about diagonal from your left big toe. And inhale, your right arm's gonna shoot up to the sky here. You can always tuck your top arm behind you if you want. You can always take the Ashtanga bind. If you're feeling extra ambitious tonight. I'm just gonna keep the extension. Relax your jaw. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, set down your right hand, and basically we're just switching to the other side. So inhale, open up for this twist. Breathe in. Your ankles are gonna be okay. Take one more inhale, open up as much as you can through the left side, and then exhale, set your left hand down. Let's just bring our hands back to prayer for a few breaths here in this neutral malasana. Closing your eyes might be beneficial. Some of you may even find you want to play around with crow. Again, another option for you, that arm balance. I'm going to stay in malasana. Breathe through it. Stay focused on the moment. Take one more breath. So if you happen to have gone to crow, come back out of it. Exhale, hands are going to come out in front of you. Lift your pelvis up. And we'll relieve the ankles by walking our feet back into a forward fold stance. Let your neck and head go. Inhale, halfway. Let's get some new length in the spine. Exhale, let's fold in. This time, take it as deep as you possibly can. Holding onto your Uddiyana Bandha, begin to roll your way back up to standing. Feeling all new and fresh in your spine and your body. Take an inhale. Arms will reach up over your head. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Take an inhale and reach your arms out and up. Just like at the beginning of class, exhale, hinge forward, take drinking bird. Take an inhale as your heels are lifted, shoulders are wrapped. Exhale, finish your fold, ribs pull in, neck and head releases down. Keep your left hand just between your feet, and inhale, right arm opens up for this twist. Exhale, you can try to keep your legs straight. This is the Katie Shifkin way, or you can bend your knees a little deeper. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, fold. Switch sides. Right hand down, inhale, open up to the other side. Exhale, you can sit a little deeper, or you can remember, you can do a cat-cow instead. Take a deep, full, big breath into down dog. Exhale, send your breath down into your belly. Come gently down onto your knees. Cross your ankles, and let's sit back onto our glutes until eventually you're all the way on your mat for a lying down posture, bringing the knees in towards your chest for a little hug. Rock from side to side. So from this new place, let's prepare for a bridge. A bridge is always a good idea in my opinion. Feet are about hip distance apart. Knees are bent. Arms, drape them down along your sides. Help yourself when you're ready up into bridge. Keep your neck neutral, chin tilted up. Eventually you're gonna rock your shoulder blades underneath you. Some of you might find you have a prop. You wanna prop your pelvis up a little bit for support. You might just wanna do it the way I'm doing it. But whatever way you want is fine. Thigh bones lift up, tilt your chin up, and press the back of your head down into the earth. Take some big, ginormous belly breaths in here for the next 3 to 4 rounds of breath. Take 2 more of the biggest breaths you've taken all week long even. Fill up the space you are in with your breath. And then when you're ready, slowly just slide your shoulders out. Allow your spine to come all the way down. When your hips have touched, just bring your knees back in for a little hug. Just this comforting hug. And then maybe sway a little bit again, and eventually drop your legs off to whatever side you choose. It doesn't matter. We're taking a twist. Just close your eyes. You should feel all wrung out after our practice this evening. Shouldn't have felt too hard. Inhale, lift your knees back up, and then exhale, take it to the other side. Should feel really good on your lower back. Shoulders are rooted, chest is open. Inhale, float your knees back up and take happy baby pose, however you want to do it. Flexing your feet up. So we just did squat. This is basically squat, turn on your back, heels in, toes out. Finalizing your practice, getting any last bit of residual tension out of your spine, helping release the pelvic floor, your psoas. Shoulders, keep them relaxed, head and neck. Let them go. Take a couple more breaths. And when you do feel like you've completed this one, you can take any last finishing pose of choice. So just finish up with one last pose. It can be a plow, it can be a headstand, it can be something as simple as child's pose or Supta Baddha Konasana, where you rest your knees open, pressing the bottoms of your feet together. Take about 5 to 7 breaths in your last pose before we go into Shavasana. When you feel like you've enough time in that pose, maybe you want to shift quickly to another one, that's up to you. When you feel ready, when you feel completed, make your way onto your back, stretching your legs all the way out in front of you, resting in Shavasana. Let your arms and your legs go. Check in with yourself one last time and just notice if there is any part of you that still feels reluctant to relaxation. When we are relaxed, we are limitless. When we're closed and we're tight, we're just holding ourselves bound. So allow yourself to relax into this limitless place to feel free mentally, physically, emotionally, all the systems of your body relaxed, to drop your body further and further and further into the ground. Wherever your ground is that you're resting on, whether it be in your home or outdoors or with me at this beautiful public coffee. And any negative narrative or criticism that might be happening, also excuse those thoughts gently and let yourself be in a place of complete surrender and openness, feeling this light energy shining down from your crown, down your spine, and out your toes for these last final moments of our practice together today. Take in a breath through your nose and fill up your body with this new, clean energy, refreshing, relieving energy. And then an exhale to release, to surrender even more. Maybe even feeling your fingers and your toes again. You may even find you want to rub your palms together to feel the life of your body. Or you might also find that you want to reach your arms back behind you for one last stretch. Take your time as you're ready to eventually turn onto your side, away from your back body. And when you feel ready, go ahead and press your way back up, mindfully up to your seat. Bringing your hands to meet back at your heart space with your eyes closed. And take a heartfelt, centering breath in, breathing into your lungs to their fullest. Exhaling all of your just last tension you might be feeling or stress out of your body, finding your heart center in your belly and grounded in your body. Thank you so much for your practice, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste.